previous episode of Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack.
Beautiful country here in this section of Iowa. Hold on. Shreveport shaking scale factor 10 there at that bridge. And we're looking for a 5 o'clock arrival time in Boone, Missouri. Not too long.
Our story continues.
Well, we made it to Booneville, Missouri. What a difference here. It's only 100 feet compared to where we stayed last night. It was 4,100 feet. So what a difference. And it's 100 degrees here. So it's really hot, really steamy here, lots of humidity. So it's just like Florida. Anyway, we're here. There's a Wendy's in there. And that's where we're gonna eat. Here at Wendy's in Booneville. All right, we saw one of those famous logo trucks. Which I still need to find out if Volvo pays those people to put the logos on there. We got salad and some chili, which is usually what I eat at Wendy's. I got you guys chili and a salad too because you didn't say anything. So I had to get what I had to get, since you guys usually don't complain. Not ahead of time. Afterwards you do. Good night. We'll see you in the morning. I'm having my dinner. We're fueling here in St. Louis. Only going to get 50 gallons because we're heavy. So I'll explain that in a minute. I've explained it 100 times, but 101 times will be okay. So we'll be getting out of here in a second. All right, we're leaving St. Louis. The The exact city, according to Rand McNally, is Madison, Illinois. And if you're following along on the map, we're taking 64 through Illinois, and then down we'll catch, well, eventually 24 through Nashville. Our potatoes are doing good at 42 degrees. And we're doing good in our air conditioning at 70 degrees up here. They got heat warnings here in St. Louis today. So it's going to be hot and humid here. It's funny because on this trip, you know, I told you already that we were in almost freezing temperatures the other night. And now here we are in the hundreds again. All in one trip. And we want to see what this guy's doing first. It's a double turning lane, but you never know when someone might barge over. He's good.
In 900 feet, take the entrance to the right on I-55
I-7. Eating cashews. It's hard to find any snack in a truck stop that's healthy. We've talked about that a million times. I've talked about this before, but where are the people like Benjamin Franklin of today? Where are the people like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson? People that were smart and could figure things out. Why don't we have those kind of people now in the world? And I'm specifically referring to the weight of a truck and fueling. It seems like they could have a way to automatically ticket a shipper when a truck is overweight and can't get any fuel. How dumb is that? That a truck can't put fuel in his truck because he's too heavy. I'm sure Benjamin Franklin would just be scratching his lack of hair head, saying, "What have they done?"
Continue on this road for 3.6 miles.
All right, we're almost out of all this hysteria of St. Louis. Why am I all of a sudden bringing up this fuel thing and the heavy truck? Because when I picked up, I filled my tanks. But then yesterday when we went into Missouri, I went over the state scale. I was much more overweight there than I was at Love's in Burley, Idaho, where we picked up these potatoes. So that's why now I'm being more cautious about filling up, because I don't want to risk getting a ticket. Hold on, everybody. A rough bridge. Shreveport shaking scale factor 10.
Speed warning.
So the scales here that I'm going to be going on today and tomorrow are much more nasty than what we had to deal with the last couple of days.
In 2 miles.
My solution, so it doesn't sound like I'm just a complainer, what is a fuel? A full fuel tank of fuel is what? 1,000 pounds? Easy.
Speed warning.
Give trucks 1,000-pound allowance for fuel. And don't let shippers use that weight for the freight. What is your suggestion? Where is Ben Franklin of today? Smart people. Sit back and relax, and we'll make the best of our trip today, going down to Florida all the way from Idaho, hauling potatoes.
Hello, my name is Daniel, and I've never even heard of this show. On the other hand, my dad has, and his name is Basil. When he's not taking care of me or the family and out there working, you can be darn sure he's watching Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack.
All right, we are at the Candy Bass, the famous Candy Bass Travel Center here in Nashville. And if you don't know who Candy Bass is, she's always on talk radio on the Road Dog channel. Every year, TA selects like one driver a year. No, not one driver. I think like 5 drivers, whatever amount. And they name one of their travel centers after that person. And this is one of the more popular TAs, and she got her name put up in lights there. Boy, it was stressful getting in here. The Nashville is just jam-packed. So it will be just as jam-packed getting out of here too. But we don't have that much further to go, 88 more miles. And we'll be arriving there probably at 4 o'clock at the truck stop we're going to. I didn't get you guys a snack this time. Cheese and salami. The reason it's so busy, this is summer, and everybody's here to visit Nashville. The home of country's music, American country music. And between here and Montego, which is where we're going, it's always a busy freeway too. So I'm hoping it only takes, hoping we can get there by 4 o'clock. We're in Reseca, Georgia, getting some fuel. We got a friend here, a green friend, helping us get some fuel. Good morning, everyone. It's a great morning, isn't it? Good to be back in Georgia and not in Wyoming at 7,000 feet. It'll be just a minute and we'll get rolling down 75. All right, let's get out of here. Leaving the green Caterpillar behind. We got almost 7 on the fuel mileage. 6.8. Which isn't so bad going through, you know, through the hills of Kentucky and Tennessee. I still would like to see more, but just recently I've heard the Volvo engine doesn't do too good on fuel mileage. So if we can make it through Atlanta, the rest of the trip ought to be a breeze. What helped us yesterday, as far as fuel mileage goes, when we left Kansas yesterday, Missouri, we had a tailwind at that point, so that helped. For those of you that are asking about Old Red, she's doing fine. I still have her. either going to sell her or restore her, as I've said before, but I'll keep saying it till everybody catches up. We have made it all the way to Wildwood, Florida. And I see an excellent large car. So we're going to drive over there because we have a minute or two to spare and check it out, because I know you guys are like me and you like to see awesome trucks. Sorry the sun isn't out a little bit more. Oh no, we can't get over there, never mind. Sorry. We would probably have to go out and then come back in. They have it blocked off. I'll try to zoom in as best I can on this and show you that yellow truck over there. And that's that Chrome shop where they have the trucking show once a year. There's always a lot of nice trucks here, if you're a truck spotter. So we just took a big U-turn. Sometimes you can go over into that other lot. I checked on the internet, and this company where we're going to says it's open at 11 o'clock. That's why I said we have a few extra minutes, mainly because it's 6:24 a.m. So we have lots of time. And they're building a new interchange here where the turnpike turns up towards Orlando, where it starts there actually. Right now it's a get in the left-hand lane merge. Soon it will be a right-hand lane merge. So it'll be a lot better, I'm sure. But in the meantime, there's all this construction, and but it's early enough so there's no traffic. So our potatoes are safe. They're changing this over because of all the accidents here. Trucks, just like what we're doing, would merge on here and they can't get going fast enough, so their cars would crash into them. But now they'll be able to stay in the right-hand lane if they're going to Orlando. Good morning. Sit back, relax as we finish up the remainder of our trip all the way from Idaho with a load of potatoes. Well, we got here right on time. Broker said to be here by 11. Turns out they don't get here until 7 o'clock tonight. So it's going to be a long day. So I bought some vegetables. I'm kind of on a health kick anyway. I bought some broccoli, some green peppers, and blackberries. So got a long wait in front of us. And I won't have the hours to get out of here, so I'll have to do personal conveyance in order to get out of here. Pretty good. A little bit tart, but they're good. I like them that way. All right, it's 6:30 at night. Yeah, been here all day. And they're finally gonna start unloading me. That guy that he's opening his door right now, he was first, so they're doing him. His truck's doing a lot of peeing right now. I guess there was water. He's got lettuce and stuff. I guess there's water sprayed in that. And then after him, then me, and then all those trucks. There's about 3 or 4 other trucks here waiting also. So finally, we're getting rid of these Idaho potatoes. Well, I have good news. They are done. So that means you and I are done for now. All the way from Idaho, this is Indiana Jack. Remember, trucking really is an adventure, and this really has been one, hasn't it? Thanks for riding along with me, and we'll see you next time. Ha 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 ha!